Before Taylor Swift made Holiday House famous for star-studded 4th of July parties and the song The Last Great American Dynasty, another love story quietly unfolded there, captured on grainy home movie film. In 8mm footage shot in 1951, a young bride named Yvonne Olsen smiles on the patio of the seaside mansion in Watch Hill, Rhode Island. She runs down concrete steps toward the ocean, writes her husband's name in the sand, flips into a headstand and laughs as she rolls back onto the beach. Behind the camera is her husband, John Olsen. Those long-forgotten videos resurfaced in the spring of 2025 after Yvonne's death, when the couple's daughter Linda Witalis rediscovered them. "She was the bee's knees," Witalis said over Zoom. "I loved her lightness, her frivolity, her spark." The newlyweds came to stay at Holiday House because of John's parents. Before Swift bought the mansion decades later, it belonged to billionaires William Hale and Rebecca Harkness. John's father worked for them as a yacht captain, and his mother served as the estate's winter caretaker. While the Harknesses were away and John's father was at sea, the Olsens were invited to honeymoon in the house. For Yvonne, the experience felt unreal. She was 21 years old, raised in a small Michigan farmhouse on a dirt road, and had never seen the ocean. "She still had an outhouse at home," Witalis said. "And then they pull into this house on the ocean. She must have thought she struck gold." The romance itself moved just as quickly. John, 31, was a Coast Guard helicopter pilot stationed in Traverse City, Michigan. He first noticed Yvonne singing at a local lounge, flirting with her reflection in the bar mirror. 2 nights later, they ran into each other at a dinner party on base. "Oh my God, that's the girl I was flirting with," John told a friend. They went on one date. The next day John was on duty. The day after that he picked her up again. He said, "You know, Yvonne, I've been thinking about settling down," and she said, "So have I," Witalis recalled. He hadn't even kissed her yet. 3 days after meeting, they were married. Soon after, they drove to Rhode Island for their honeymoon at Holiday House. "My father adored her," Witalis said. "He came from a strict upbringing and military academy, and she was just full of life." After the honeymoon, the Olsens settled in nearby Westerly, Rhode Island. John retired from the Coast Guard to avoid frequent moves, and the couple raised 2 children near the beach. "I feel like I grew up with Ken and Barbie as parents," Witalis said. "They were just magical." Yvonne lived in Westerly until her death at 95. Even as dementia took hold in her later years, Holiday House still held meaning. During a senior home bus tour that passed the mansion, she pointed and said, "I used to live there." And she was right. Shortly before speaking with USA Today, Witalis returned to the beach behind Holiday House with her boyfriend, carrying her parents' ashes combined in a single container. Together they scattered them into the ocean. "We said, 'Mom, we're going to do this interview,'" Witalis said. "We're going to send this out to the universe." She hopes one day Taylor Swift hears the story. "I think she would love knowing that this love story took place in her home," Witalis said. "Aside from all the craziness, there was this beautiful, simple love story here." In Watch Hill, where stories travel as quickly as the ocean waves and Swift's presence draws fans to the village, Witalis' memories serve as a reminder that Holiday House has always been a place for romance. "You never know who you're going to meet or where your life is going to go," she said. "For my parents, it started right there."